Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now finally, after the by-election that we had in this country, the United Opposition has come out clear and indicated that they will be taking the case to the court to challenge the IEBC result that was declared, giving a win, number one, to David Ndakwa in Malaba constituency, and number two, the Mbeere North elected member of parliament. Now, Kalonzo is alleging that there was a phone call that was made by the president to the OCS, and his word was that it is a must that UDA must win. So, with that evidence and more that they have decided that it is time now to challenge this. So the opposition is drafting a petition to challenge the Malava and Mbeere by-election going forward.
Yeye mwenyewe alipiga simu kwa OCS kwa kituo kimoja na kingine in Mbeere, akasema ni lazima yule mtu sijui Mudhende lazima ashinde. Direct interference.
Now, there are questions that people are asking themselves, and we are also asking the same. Will the opposition win this case in court? Is it at the right time for them to challenge this case in the court? Or what should they do? Those are the questions also we want to try and answer on this Punchline. That is it really true election was rigged? But before we go deep into the discussion, I have a quick and humble request for those who are watching the channel and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. What are the reasons why the opposition have decided to change their mind and take the case to the court? And is there likely that they will win? Now, number one, what Kalonzo has discovered and the team is that they must keep their supporters active, and the supporters must, they have to maintain their trust to their supporters. How do you do that? You pull a Raila character. Yes, indeed, your candidate might have been rigged, but how do you maintain this support to the next general election? Raila will take the case to court. Then there will be a battle, and from there a decision will be made. And despite whichever decision, he will have a way to say that we respect the court ruling, but we disagree with the ruling. In that way, the man who made the ruling will be an enemy of Raila Odinga supporters. And Raila will keep on propelling, and including even the lawyers of the other side. They will be treated as such. So Raila will propel that spirit, and he will carry on his supporters with a lot of hope to the next general election. In my view, the point number one that Kalonzo is looking up for is to keep their members active, intact, so that they don't walk away. You must look for a way and something that you will hold to, so that you have these people. You walk with them to the next general election. This is a move by the opposition to work with their supporters to the general election in 2027. Come to the issue of the court. there can be a possibility the petitioner can win the case or as well lose that case. It is 50-50. But largely it depends on the evidence that you have. For example, the evidence that Kalonzo Musyoka has talked about, an OCS making a phone call, president making a phone call to OCS, I don't know if it is easy for the president to call OCS. Not easy. Maybe order will be given through Kipchumba and the team. It comes down there through IG and all that. I don't think the president will make a phone call to a lower person then. But he said a phone call was made. And the directive was that UDA must win by every means possible. Can they verify that and confirm if that order was taken seriously? We have to wait and see them producing the evidence. He gave this order, and this order was implemented. Then there, it can affect the ruling. But remember, we have close to 18 months to a next general election. So imagine how this case will be dragged in court until we get to the next general election. Look at the case in Magarini. The contestant of that case, petitioner, won the case. Though the guy appealed the case from the High Court to Court of Appeal, it went like that. Then it was nullified, then back. The case was filed from the time election happened, and the ruling has come now 3 years later. The man was walking in the pocket with a court order as he continued to appeal. Same thing can happen here to the Malava and the Mbere issue. Because yes, this case must start from the High Court. Ama Magistrate Court uko chini kienda. And in every ruling, even if they will rule against this guy, he will appeal it. The Magarini issue happened. So these guys will be appealing this case, and it will take time. By the time a ruling is being made, to 2027. So, if indeed they are serious with the case, this is a message to Panyako and the guy from Mbere. They should not focus really much in winning this case because time is not on their side. Now, another issue is that you cannot do a by-election 6 months to a general election. So even if there will be a ruling in their favor, that by-election will not be conducted by IEBC. This guy will continue to serve. So it is not effective when I look at that case. I'm not here to discourage these people, but I'm giving you the positive and negative side. Then the probability of the ruling or the probability of the effect of this case going to the general election. Or even a ruling can come after 2027. How will it help? Unless if members of parliament can make a law, some amendment, they can sponsor a bill to say that if there is any dispute on any election, the case should not go beyond 3 months. Ikuwe imekamilika on all levels. Ama, ikuwe hivi. This case should go direct to the Supreme Court. Ya MCA, iishie Court of Appeal. Hii ingine, iende Supreme Court direct so that it is just one ruling. They can help that this case can be done within 6 months and a conclusion and closure to the case has been done. Wakifanya hivyo ndio wanaweza wakoa hapo. Lakini kama sio hivyo, no. So naona jamaa Magarini alikula mshahara miaka 3. Alafu kisha amejijenga ule akipigana na kesi kotini akitumia pesa. Then akikuja kwa election amemshinda tena kiumbali kabisa. So I know these guys understand all these things. And because they understand, I go back to my point number 1. The main aim here is to carry the supporters of opposition to the next general election intact. So make those allegations, tunaenda kotini, tunapata ushindi, keep them hopeful. Then at the end of the day, you can have a way of managing and top up. So the focus to these guys in Mbere and Malava, kina Seth Panako, Wamudende, opponent also, Karisha or what, they must concentrate more on mobilizing their numbers and maintaining the support they have had. Kama ya Malava ilikuwa kidogo finyu sana. So Seth Panako should put more energy in the next year election, but not so much in the court. Because as you keep yourself so much busy in the court, what happened in Magarini can be the same thing you will see here, and you lose. I don't know if you see. So please let us know in the comment section so that we can continue with our panel discussion. Thank you so much and see you in our next video.